Welcome dear viewers to the video on drug product registration in Russia. Many videos are available on this channel and now I have started making videos on drug product registration processes in different countries. I request you to go through those videos so that you will learn the new topics and you will get the clarity. The present video is for drug product registration process in Russia. So this video will provide you the information regarding the regulatory process, key authorities for the drug product registration and approval, and the requirements. The key regulatory authorities are Ministry of Health for the Russia, and Ministry of Health provide the final approval, or you can say like final approval authority is Ministry of Health. Different drug products can be filed or can be submitted to get the approval, like new drug, generic drug, biosimilars, orphan drugs are there, and OTC drugs are there. The registration process involves dossier preparation with the CTD format. So like other regulatory authority requirement, module 1 to 5 are there required for the registration, and all the documents must be in the Russian language, and submission is via GIS GMP portal. Clinical trial requirement. Local clinical trials usually required for the new drugs. Bridging studies needed if foreign clinical data is submitted. Then clinical trial applications submitted to the Ministry of Health. That means you can do the bioequivalence or clinical studies in the other countries than the Russia, and then you can do the bridging studies if it is required by the authorities. GMP certificates are required, mandatory for the foreign manufacturers. Russian GMP certificate is required and it is issued after regulatory inspection by the Russian authorities. So Russian authorities will do the audit, then they will confirm whether the GMP is followed or not as per their regulations, and that certificate will be required. Dossier submission and review. Submission via GIS GMP platform. It includes a CTD dossier, Russian GMP certificate, sample labeling in Russian language, pricing and pharmacoeconomic justification. Then it is reviewed in 2 stages by the SCEEMP. It will be reviewed for the scientific review. Pharmacological and toxicological review will be there and it will be evaluated. Then timelines and approval. So standard review timeline is 210 business days, and accelerated review is also there, which is done in 85 business days for the priority drugs. Marketing authorization from the Russian authority is valid for 5 years and it is required to be renewed. Post approval requirements are also there as per the other authorities. Register the product in the state drug register, comply with Russian pharmacovigilance regulations. Then adverse event reporting is there, and risk management plans are required if the requirement is there and if it is applicable. Then EAEU regulatory framework. So EAEU means Eurasian Economic Union. So it is a regulatory framework and Russia is transitioning to the EAEU system. It is unified EAEU registration procedure. Now it is operational. I will make separate video on EAEU regulatory framework, and in that video I will provide the complete understanding and information. So national and EAEU routes coexist for the time being. Summary checklist for the registration. Determine the drug classification, whether it is new drug or it is a generic or OTC. Prepare the CTD dossier in Russian format. Russian language, obtain Russian GMP certificate, conduct the clinical trials if required, or you can provide the bridging justification or rationale, submit GIS GMP via this GIS GMP, complete expert review and receive the marketing authorization by the Russian authorities. Then you can launch and comply with the PV requirements. So this is the short video on drug product registration and approval in the Russia. Thank you for watching the video.